Yes. So for me, spatial transformation is about going beyond the idea of an integrated space. It's about that integrated space essentially providing a better quality of life for people within the urban and those that are coming to look for better living in cities.
And then please tell us a bit more about this report, why it was commissioned, and who did you interview and why?
So spatial transformation in and of itself is quite a challenging task to achieve. It's very difficult, so changing space is not something you do overnight. It requires real leadership, long-term commitment, a passion and a desire to understand how you can deal with some of the structural inequalities that exist within the system of city building. And in our discussions as the Built Environment Integration Task Team with the city practitioners themselves, one of the constant points that they kept raising about why it is so difficult for city administrations to champion and deliver successful built environment integration and spatial transformation projects is because there's an increasingly severe breakdown in the political administrative interface of how decisions are being made within cities to these long-term investment projects around spatial transformation.
Can you just tell us what the political administrative interface is for those of us who don't know?
The political administrative interface for me is just looking at politicians and their administrative counterparts who work within institutions and how they relate to each other. So what do they, where are their interfaces, where do they interact, and how do they essentially work together or not work together in order to get projects delivered?
Because, what is city government, right? It's the coming together of a set of elected political officials into an administrative environment which is tasked with delivering services, delivering transformation, and the interface then becomes absolutely essential. So how do you deliver your political mandate in a way that implements those things in practical terms for people? And that is where the interface or the coming together or the working together of politicians and administrators in the city is so essential. And you can see why it becomes so crucial. So the best cities around the world often have city mayors who are championing specific things, but in the back room, in the administration, they've got a competent city team who's able to implement those initiatives and see them through. And that's why this becomes so important.